Bye, doggy.
All the months and years of training shrink rapidly. They disappear in this single moment. The goodbye. My husband John and I have our own.
You have everything? Your hat?
Yeah.
Where's your hat?
It's in my pocket.
2 days ago, a heavy knot settled in the pit of my stomach. Tonight, it's joined by butterflies and a nervousness settling in my chest. It's hard to breathe. You try not to let loose with all your fears. You don't want to make it any more difficult. Time is precious. You make your own moments.
We both recited our vows again to each other, which was pretty neat to be able to do that just before I left.
I drop him off, attempt and fail to tell him how proud I am of him and his colleagues.
I probably don't tell you often enough that I'm proud of what you do.
A quick hug goodbye, they're gone, leaving their immediate family to join a bigger one. From then on out, it's work, constant until the day they leave to head back home. They get their game faces on, discussing last-minute strategy at dinner at one of the chow halls on base. It's quick. They've got a lot of work to do tonight. Heading to the squadron for final briefings on everything from spots to divert, their order on takeoff, to weather conditions and flight paths.
Have any questions?
An ocean of information.
Good luck. Godspeed.
Sitting, listening, you wonder how they manage to ingest it all. But they look out for one another.
By yesterday, you guys are prepared for this. Slower is faster tonight, so take it easy and keep track of each other as you go across the pond.
I mean, any one of these pilots, any one of these personnel would step in front of me to take a bullet if need be, and I would step in front of the gun to take the bullet for them.
A statement that tonight, at this moment, becomes much more than sentiment.
We're scared. Don't let anybody fool you by saying they're not scared to go into combat, because who wouldn't be?
That's when training, experience, and commitment take over.
What you're about to do will make this country safer, and for someone staying here, for your helping me and my family and your families as well, I just thank you. I am honored to be with you today. Good luck.
Room, attention. Carry on.
They suit up, special exposure suits to prolong their survival should they crash into the Atlantic. Final words, final details, and a final prayer.
Bless these men, bless this trip, bless this mission, bless their family, bring them home safe in your name. Amen.
Stand up.
Says good luck.
They head out to the flight line. The night is crystal clear, cold, and quiet. That silence soon broken by what many call the sound of freedom. They taxi out, and it is an awesome sight. One last sign of squadron pride lighting up. The anticipation reaches the breaking point, and they're off. One after another, the ground shakes. It sends chills down your spine. Your heart beats rapidly. Your mind is going 1,000,000 miles a minute. There's no room for anything else.
I don't call and talk to Chloe or let Luke ramble on the phone before I fly because it just distracts me too much.
There always is a certain amount of humanness to what we're doing. They're not robots. They're trained, but they're human beings. There's feeling, there's emotion.
How was it on your first sortie or your first mission?
I was totally dry tongue, kind of what to expect. It was nighttime. There are a lot of fires burning here still, so I didn't expect that at all. I thought that was kind of over with, the oil refineries and stuff, so there's a lot of orange glow everywhere. There's a lot of gunfire, and there's a lot of stuff going off, so constantly you're always thinking about, okay, I need to look for these things, and then all of a sudden now you see it, and so you just start reporting everything. There's gunfire everywhere, and you start, and then all of a sudden you hear some dude pipe up and be like, obviously you're a new guy.
The first sortie, gunfire, calls for help.
Okay, stop listening to him, start doing something about it.
Then over in a flash. What they've become as a team, though, will last a lifetime.
By far, this squadron has just bonded completely together. When you get into an environment like this, you rely heavily on each other for survival. The brotherhood becomes a bond of survival.
something Vasquez says is the main reason he does what he does.
When I see those guys going in and out of the gate with, bullet marks all over their cars.
It's definitely a balancing act for everyone over here. Bad days, they may weigh on the side of staying home and finding a nice 9 to 5. But it's his deep respect for the people he works with that'll keep him coming back.
And I just have so much more pride in our Army and the dudes who are actually on the ground, and I'm glad I can support them. They are the true, no kidding, bullets in the air heroes.
Dear God, help Daddy be safe while he's gone.
4-year-old Chloe Vasquez and her family are getting ready for Christmas. But instead of praying for the toy she wants so badly to find wrapped under the tree, the first thing on her wish list is having her dad, Chris, come home safely.
We just told each other that he's gone far away.
Chris and Aubrey met while attending the Air Force Academy. She gave up her own career dreams of becoming a pediatrician and moved happily into marriage. 8 years later, Chloe and her younger brother, 14-month-old Luke, keep them plenty busy. They've gotten used to military life as a family, but this is the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
There's a possibility that he might not come home, but and that's really scary, but I try not to think about that.
Putting her fears aside, Aubrey's first concern is for Chloe and Luke, delicately trying to explain what's about to happen.
Where's Daddy going?
To fight the bad guys.
It's hard for a child to understand. Dad's not leaving them because he doesn't love them. Instead, because he loves them so much, he's trying to make their future a safer one.
Hey, there's one for me. From Aubrey.
She doesn't have a concept of geography yet, but she does know that Daddy's going to fight the bad guys.
Why are you proud of him?
Because he's so brave.
What do you think makes him so brave?
Because he's a dad.
Aubrey is also preparing herself, getting ready to step into a new role as a single mom for the first time. Whether she can live up to Chris's revered spot as a master chef,
pancakes with sprinkles,
Chloe's favorite, she's not sure. But she does know her little girl is already eager to take on new roles of her own.
I put the plates out and help her make the dinner.
In the busy, bittersweet days before his departure, in the moments between Christmas excitement and daily life, they're making room for memories.
As the time comes to go, it becomes more real to me, and it becomes more important to just sit on the ground and play, My Little Ponies or whatever she wants to play.
The best part right now for Chloe?
That you can play them with me.
The best part for Chris?
I love you, Dad.